right, y'all. This is our take. This is Mark the Moderator.
Thanks.com. The game is the game always.
Leaf is only family, Brooklyn forever. CP finally getting his roses.
Avery the process, period.
All right, so Avery, you asked the question, what's the difference between the Knicks turnaround and the Phx Suns turnaround? Who wanna start to answer that?
Y'all could try to pull it up right quick. This shit moving.
Go ahead, Banks.
Rocky.
I don't know the answer. I think the Knicks are what? They won 39 games this year. And
38.
38.
They won so you want to call it 20 games, they won 19. So I'm sure for what's been said, I'm sure Phoenix has a bigger turnaround.
All right. What I'm going to say is this here. You know, I think that Phoenix has made moves that has allowed them to come up, and the Knicks has made moves that have allowed them to change in a very quick turnaround. Both teams have turned around quick. We've seen Phoenix small turnaround when they got to the bubble. If people remember, I think Phoenix only won 17 games last year before the bubble. They only won 17 games. That's why I give Chris Paul so much credit, because you're talking about outside of the bubble, what he's done walking onto that team. And also I look at what he did at OKC, which we talked about that year that he was traded there, that he would not be able to do much with that team, that was supposed to be a wasteland he went to. And he got that team to the playoffs as well. So when you look at that, what single-handedly, what I'm going to say he has done as walking in the door, he's made a big change. Now, Julius Randle has made a big change for the Knicks this year. Last year, he didn't do what he's doing this year.
All right. And so I'm going to make a correction. To that. So the Knicks turnaround is bigger than Phoenix. Phoenix actually won 34 games last year before the bubble. That's why they ended up in the bubble. They had 34 wins.
Okay.
They had 34 wins in this year, and right now they're at 48.
All right, so they're 12-game turnaround.
12-game turnaround. The Knicks is a 19-game turnaround.
Okay. Interesting. Because of what I was saying is that when you look at what Phoenix has done and going into this season, we didn't have them being the number 2 seed, the number 2 team overall.
You didn't have the Knicks being 4 either.
No, we didn't have that either. But mathematically, I'm going to say 2 is greater than a 4. Am I right or wrong?
You're right. No, you're right.
I mean, listen. The turnaround.
Turnarounds is big, but
so now I would give Tibbs more credit now than I did in the last segment. But my coach of the year would still be Monty Williams, because you still went from the 10th seed in the West to the second best record in the NBA.
It's because they didn't make the playoffs last year.
No, they didn't make the playoffs.
They didn't make the playoffs last year.
So I would still give it to Monty Williams, but my race is closer now with Tibbs. It definitely is closer.
Go ahead, Banks.
Just a question. Would you say Chris Paul is good for 10 wins on just about any team?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Then I mean,
this is amazing listening to this shit right here.
All part in with what we expected then, right? If they won 34 games, they won 12 more games.
But once again, going into the season, we didn't have them sitting where they are right now. And the season is almost over with 3 games left.
Really evaluated.
But why didn't we? Why didn't we?
I don't know.
Because, hold on. See, no. We do know. Because we didn't want to give Chris Paul the credit at that time. That's what it was. If we're being honest, we didn't want to give Chris Paul the credit at that time. That's why we didn't count that he's good for 10 to 12 wins. Because we kept saying, see, okay.
I'm out. I got to jump in. The turnaround with OKC, I acknowledge there's got to be something to be said. Go check the film.
No, but listen again. We're not saying individuals.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm just saying.
I said we. I said why didn't we take into account that CP3 was good for 12 wins. If that is the case before the season started and we made our predictions, why is it we didn't count it? Because it was CP3. If we want to keep it real, we didn't want to give that man credit. And until now, do we want to sit and start giving him his flowers now? We waited for even All-Star break. We wasn't talking Chris Paul. We wasn't saying anything about Chris Paul. Now we want to acknowledge Chris Paul at the same time. Say, hold on, what about the Knicks? Come on, man, yo, let's just keep it a buck. We're gonna keep it a buck. Keep it a buck.
No doubt. Listen.
Okay.
Shout to CP3.
But
y'all see my name? Y'all see my name?
Yo, listen, let me say it again. There's no reason why at this juncture, Chris Paul's name is not being thrown out there for the winner of the MVP. There's no reason for it. Because Joker, I get the whole love of Joker, but if you keeping it a buck, come on, people. Come on, man. Let's just keep it real, man. Let's stop.
Wait, you think
let's stop.
He deserves it for Joker? Because did you look at Joker's numbers for this year?
I go back again. This is what kills me, because we said it on this panel. When Steve Nash won his 2 MVPs, he didn't have Joker-like numbers. He didn't have y'all brought up and threw.
I'm just
throwing it out there. Y'all threw up in my face when I talk about Steve Nash did not deserve those 2 MVPs. Y'all ran to look at his record. Look where they was at. They was in the West. Look where he had that team at. And this is why he won. And now when it comes down to CP3, no, we can't do that. Let's move the goalposts. We ain't gonna let you do that.
He right.
Ain't gonna let you do that.
I just said look at the numbers. 26.4.
You look at Kobe numbers. You look at Kobe numbers compared to Nash numbers, and I'll say it again. You look at Shaq numbers compared to Nash numbers, and I can tell you right now, we've been here before, and Nash won the MVP.
Now, Banks, he makes a valid point. Shaq and Kobe definitely deserve to be MVP, but they gave it to Steve Nash because they had a better record. Steve Nash averaged 17 and 11, which is good. It's good, especially 11 assists as a point guard. That's
all I'm talking about is Joker's numbers.
Listen, Joker's numbers is dope. Look, if we're going off of the and I know how I feel about Joker, but if we're going off of the narrative that they're gonna say, yo, the best record, yo, Greek Freak got it because he had the best record, this, that, and the third, then let's keep it a buck. If we're gonna move this damn goalpost, god damn it, why Russell Westbrook name ain't in there? The man averaging a triple-double again. No other dude in the NBA is doing that.
You only want to talk.
The NBA is doing that.
Only when it suits the narrative. Only when it suits the narrative.
Let's keep it a buck, though. Let's keep it a buck, y'all. Love Russell Westbrook.
But we're talking about numbers. Hold on, Avery. I mentioned his name. Banks brought up numbers.
Okay.
Number.
I know what you're saying, but let me be the real voice of reason. Okay.
The numbers in correlation with the record. What is
now it's with the record. See, that's what I'm saying. Yo, it don't stop. It don't. It is like making a cake. It's like y'all just keep adding ingredients in until it just looks right. Come on, man.
Denver's 4th, Banks. Denver's 4th.
Okay.
So if we look, so then that means Embiid got to be MVP.
Listen. Hold on. Let's Avery. Let's keep it real. Before Embiid got injured, he was being mentioned as MVP. The moment he got hurt, then his name came off the list. Donovan Mitchell. Hold on now. Let's keep it up.
Name wasn't even
Donovan Mitchell never came up. Was the number 1 seed, and still the number 1 seed was never came up.
And y'all know I'm not a big Donovan Mitchell fan, and I mentioned that the other week. I said, listen, they got the best record. Like, you not mentioning the best player on the best team. Like,
listen. But Avery, that's why I said I go back and say it again, because they move the goalposts when they suits and it fits, and that's why I said you can't do it this year when it comes to CP3. There's no explanation on why his name is not the number 1 name for the award, if you're going to keep it a buck.
So if you want to look at Embiid and Mitchell, neither one of their teams missed a step while they went out. Utah
No,
still the number one. But Philly's not the number one seed.
We missed a step when Embiid was out, and actually we lost more games when Ben Simmons was out. But I'm gonna let y'all go ahead with that.
Y'all didn't lose any ground. That's all I'm saying.
We actually did. We actually did.
They did. Remember, they lost the number one seed. They lost the number one seed.
Embiid came back, and now they're back at the number one seed.
Actually, we're on an 8-game winning streak because Ben Simmons came back. But I'm gonna let y'all go free.
Oh, Ben Simmons came back. Okay. All right. That's okay.
The real MVP.
Yo, but you see, that's why I said what I'm not doing is this. I'm sticking to the narratives, and I'm not going to let the goalposts move, because that's why I keep saying it. I'm going back to because I used the Steve Nash example. For 2 years, that same BS was thrown up in our face. Why is it not being thrown up now? And that's why I said, yo, no, you cannot sit there and talk about, especially when I heard it here on this panel, that Steve Nash record meant so much. So if record means so much then, why is it not meaning just as much now? Where's the answer?
Nobody trying to give this floor general no MVP, man. He ain't exciting. He arrogant. You know what I mean? Nobody trying to give him MVP.
Because he's not, can we please stop it? He doesn't fit the narrative, man.
Exactly.
He's not clean cut.
Listen to what I just said.
Yeah.
He's not exciting. He's not, you know what I mean? Like,
not a clown.
Just think about it. It took till year 15 for people to start giving this man his roses. Yes, Banks, my gun is pointed at you.
I'm not. Wait. I'm not going to let you do that because of this right here.
What's up?
Joker doesn't fit that blueprint either.
Yeah. What? What blueprint Joker don't fit? What you talking about?
He's not
white.
A clown.
He's white.
Oh, hold on. Then now wait. You didn't mention that. You said he wasn't a clown. Okay. He doesn't. You said CP3 doesn't fit the narrative. Joker do not fit the narrative either.
I was talking about point guards, and Joker fits the ultimate narrative. He's white.
Okay. As long as we know this, and like I said, I still haven't heard the answer from the people that told me that Steve Nash won the MVP based on having the best record. Why are the same people not sitting here right now telling me that Chris Paul should win the award because he got the best record?
Can we get Bundy on the line, man, to appease Mark, man? Please. Can we please?
No, Bundy not argue because Bundy loves Steve Nash. He loves Steve Nash. Yo, I'm just holding feet to the fire. That's all I'm doing. I'm holding feet to the fire.
You want me to answer the question? Because you know how I feel about Steve Nash and them 2 MVPs. Is the same reason why Joker is gonna get it. He's white. Let's say it. He's white. Come on now. If we're talking basketball, there's no way in hell Steve Nash wins those MVPs over Shaq and Kobe. Sorry, no way in hell. Everyone on earth knows it.
I don't know about Joker though. I don't know about Joker because in that case they be trying to make Luka the MVP. And you know
listen, hold on. I think if Dallas had a better record, he would, because if you remember the beginning of the season, he was the front runner. He was the
front runner before the jump ball of the first game. He was the front runner.
Can we say this?
And wait, but he flamed out, and they couldn't hold him up there because he flamed out.
He started the season looking like an average ball player.
I mean. I don't want to stroke any. I don't want to stoke any fires here. Paul.
No. We have the fires here, but hold on. Listen, we in overtime. We'll come right back. Yo, y'all, this is our take. I'm loving this right now, man. Boy, no answers.